Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. This is Irene's DIY Addiction and today I have a thrift haul. I'll show you many vintage finds which I bought for my restoration channel and I hope you enjoy watching them. Some of these I have opened already, some of these packages I haven't opened yet, so I don't know what's inside. So let's do it. I think I'll start with some porcelain. I bought a very nice set of dishware for dolls. I haven't opened it yet. Oh, it is so cute. Can you see it? Ow! What a small creamer. So this is the set for two. It has 2 cups with sauces, 2 plates, a coffee pot. So this is probably a coffee set, a creamer, a sugar bowl, and some kind of a warming plate or something. It is vintage, but I'm not sure about the manufacturer because it has no stamp or anything. And I'm in love with it. It's so cute. I'm going to be filming dolls having some tea or coffee in the end of one of my restoration videos. So this set is for this purpose, for filming, and I think it will look gorgeous when filmed on a table with some vintage tablecloth or something. So I love it. The next one is some porcelain figurines. These are very old. They are antique, actually, from the end of 19th century, and all of them have some chips or cracks or something like this, but I'm going to use them as background items, and therefore I'm going to restore those little imperfections and they'll work perfect. So I have here a hare. I suppose it was listed as a dog, but I think this is a rabbit or a hare because here I think it has some long ears. Then some deers. The smaller one is missing its head, but I hope I'll be able to repair it. And a little cute kitten sitting over a booty. Then there are 2 little angels. So this one is nearly perfect, just some little chips, and this one is missing his legs, but it is standing like this, so I'm going to use it as it is. And then there's a set of 3 little puppies. So cute, love them. And the last one is this little kitten. I'm going to use it as a doll toy. Actually, I want to put it inside some tiny basket and use as a toy. This package has just arrived, so I haven't opened it yet, so I don't know what's inside. Let's see. Oh, so this is the doll wig. Many of my dolls which I have, they miss their wigs, so I bought this one. It's in pretty good condition, but it is missing the inside part, so I'll have to repair it. But all in all, it's fine, so I hope one of my babies will have very nice hair. This is also one of the packages which I have just received from the post office. So let's open it up. I think this is one of the toys I ordered. I believe this is the monkey. Yay! This is a really cute vintage or antique monkey, and it has some key for winding it up. I have no idea how it works. No, I have to ask Gary to help later to see if it works. But it's really cute, and I think it could work as a toy for a bigger doll, but I have to repair its hand. Other than that, it looks pretty cute. And I'll also use it for filming the end of the video. I'm going to make a very beautiful room for a baby girl or a baby boy, and this little monkey will be there. The next items, they are not vintage, as you can see, obviously. These are some leather products which I bought for repairing leather bodies for dolls. The first one is a leather binder. This product strengthens leather if it is heavy worn and has some problems with, collagen which is inside, and so it cracks and tears really easily. I really wish I had this product when I was repairing my last doll, because she had this problem. The leather on her thighs was literally coming apart in my hands, and maybe this product could help with this, but unfortunately I found it too late. But I still want to try it out with her. Maybe it will help to keep the rest of the body in better condition. Then there's leather dye. This is leather oil dye in whiskey color. So I'm going to use it for antiquing leather for making shoes. The latex glue, which I'll use also for making shoes, and neat's foot oil. I found this oil in a blog of one of the most famous doll replica makers. Her name is Sayuri Sin. She is Japanese, and in her blog I found this product. She used it for antiquing leather when making replicas for brood dolls. So when she applied this oil, the leather became more antique looking, and I'm going to try it out as well. I'm not sure if it works, but still. The next one is this little set. I actually bought it quite some time ago, but I decided to show it to you as well. These are also leather tools, and they are supposed to making holes in leather or making some patterns or images on leather. I'm not sure how I'm gonna use it actually, but I liked the overall look, and I also need those little tools for making tiny holes in leather, so I decided I'll be able to use it somehow. And I also really like this vintage box. So the next one, I'm sure you're gonna love, because I'm in love with this thing. This is an antique sewing kit, and it is gorgeous. It is made like a very nice box, and it is velvet with silk inside, so nice. And it also has some tools. Here there are a couple of thick needles, then I think this is like a corset hook or something, but it is small, maybe it's a button hook. And then there's a little box for needles. It is made of bone, so this is carved bone. It is so beautiful, I really love it. So I'm going to maybe repair it a little bit. I'm not sure how to restore this velvet because it's very worn, and also there are some problems with its legs, but nothing very bad. So I'm going to repair it. Also, as you can see, the mirror here is very worn, but I also think it kind of adds to the overall look. And I really want to add some items here, like small scissors and maybe something more, to be able to use it in my sewing when I'm repairing the dolls. I'm really in love with this item. Then I have those little books. They are in pretty bad condition as they are really old. These were made, I'm not sure, about the year, but I think they are the very beginning of the 20th century or even earlier. So they are in Russian and they have old Russian font, old Russian language here with the special letters which are not used anymore. And I'm not sure how I'm going to use them because of course they are not usable for repair, but I think I'll use them for bigger dolls, as you know, for settings, showing a doll reading a book or something. So I think I'll make new covers for them, of course vintage looking ones, and I'll use them as they look really cute. And the best is that unlike most of antique books, they were super cheap. This is why I bought them. The next one, I suppose this is the glass. Maybe it's not so interesting to watch because this is kind of spares for making furniture for dolls. I'm going to be making tiny like bookcases or anything, and I think this should be the glass which I bought for this purpose, for making doors. Yeah, this is it. They're so heavy. Ow, they broke a little bit. So they are faceted, you see, very beautiful. They're damaged, but I think I'll be able to do with this. Also, there's a little piece with I'm not sure how to call it. I'll show it to you. Some tiny mirror pieces. I'm not sure with what they were intended for. The girl who sold this also didn't know, but I thought I'll be able to use them for making drawer handles or something. Here you can see these are mirrored, and the mirrors are also faceted with some nice rhinestones and brass hardware. So I think it will look pretty nice put on a drawer or something. The next item is clock faces. They do not work anymore, but the clock faces, they are so beautiful, and I want to use them for making like wall clocks or table clocks for doll rooms, and I think they'll work perfect for this purpose because they are so nice. I just have to repair some little chips on the faces. They are made of some kind of enamel, so I think probably resin, epoxy resin would work here, and they will look gorgeous once installed. And another little item which I'm going to use for a doll's room is this tiny box. It is made of shell, and I'm going to be using it for storing dolls' jewelry. So I think it will look kind of cute on a dressing table or something. The next one I haven't opened as well. So let's see what's here. Oh. So this is the chair. It's so cute. It looks just as a real vintage Vienna chair, but it's of a doll scale. This one is not a vintage one, it is modern and is made by a family workshop which makes furniture and clothing for dolls. And I have already bought several chairs for making room boxes with dolls, and this one I really love it. It looks like a real old-fashioned chair, and I'm sure it will work gorgeous for my restoration video for antique dolls. The next buy is a vintage photo album. It is not for a doll. Of course, it's of a normal size, but it's on a smaller scale, and so I thought that I could use it with bigger dolls as well. It has no photos, which is a pity because antique photo albums, they look really cute, but I love the overall look. It has a very nice brass clasp and this brass overlay flower. It has a velvet cover, but unfortunately it is also very worn off, just like the box with the sewing kit. And I like that it is made of green velvet, so it kind of goes really well with my main channel color, so to say. The next one I haven't opened as well. So I think this could be toy soldiers, but it's actually pretty big, so I'm not sure about it. Yeah, I was right. These are the soldiers. So I bought the whole big set of tiny toy soldiers. They are pretty small. Some are bigger and some are really tiny. So they are collectibles. Actually, I think this came with some kind of Kinder Surprise eggs or something. Oh, it even has a horse here. I will not open all of them because they are very well packed. But they are pretty cute, especially the smallest of them. I think they could really work as a toy for a boy doll. I've decided to show you another toy which I bought a couple of weeks ago. So this is a rocking horse. It is a vintage one. Unfortunately, it has come apart from the rockers, but it looks pretty cute. It's not antique, it's a vintage one and could work as a rocking horse for a doll's room as well. And the biggest buy which I'm going to show you today is this clock body. It has no mechanism, no face or anything, and actually I'm going to be using it for making doll furniture because I really obsessed with this door with faceted glass front. And I thought that if I cut off the lower part and use just this part with the glass door, it could work as a bookcase for dolls or a cabinet for dishes, something like this. It is all coming apart and it is missing some parts, but I'm sure that I'll be able to use those parts and repair it somehow. And as it is really antique, it will look great once finished. So I'm going to film the whole process of this makeover from a clock body to a dollhouse cabinet or something, and I hope you like it. I also bought this top part from another wall clock. The clock itself, I don't know where it is, so I bought only this top part and I'm in love with this carving. It is made of wood and looks amazing. So I think it could work as a big cabinet topper because it really adds to an antique look or of any cabinet you put it on. So I'll add it to some doll's cabinet. I have another horse for today. So this one is bigger and it could work as a bigger rocking horse for a bigger doll, and I'm going to make rockers for it. I actually made a false antique rocking horse a couple of years ago on this channel. I'll link it down below in case you wish to make something like this, but this is a real vintage horse, so I'm going to add a mane and a tail and rockers, and I think it will look really nice once finished. Well, that's all of my thrifting buys for today. I hope you liked this video. Please leave me a comment down below which of these buys you loved the most. I think my favorite one for today is the sewing kit. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in my next one. Bye!